Hello. Is everybody in? Just getting set up here. Maybe am I ever so slightly early? Is it possible? No, I'm not. I'm actually a tiny bit late. That can't begin to happen. That can't become a habit. I'm usually a little bit late in most of my life. But on this not. Echo? Is there some echo there? Oh, a little bit in the background. That's supposed to be there. That's okay. That's all right. Yeah, I'm going to start with a request. This is for Hinty and Erica in Bocholt and in North Germany. And they requested this song, but they also requested a Velvet Underground song. And I'm not like super up on my Velvet Underground, so if you people have a favorite Velvet Underground song, please put it in the commenty bits. Okay. So much equipment around here today. This is going for Hinty and Erica. You've had enough of this now to make up your own mind and piece together. You chewed the horns of this off and left them as an offering in the culvert. Blithely pick out your words, won't change them no matter what the fashion. Clothed in your nouns and your verbs, the best attempts to lead you to distraction. So come on, don't hide it. Go on, you don't hide it. You come on, don't tell me you ought to know by now. Lost in your joys, your sense is chewed out. Don't tell me you ought to know by now. West of it all is cycled round. You've had enough of this now. Thank you. It's nice to see so many folks on here. Mind is racing. Yeah, this is great. Netherlands, Norwich, Paris, Cole Harbour. Cole Harbour represent every week. I love it. This next one's going to be for Gabe, who has just tuned in. This is the first single from the last album, and it's called Don't Mind. Yes. Is that going to work? Okay. Fiddling, fiddling. This way around. Okay. Strong words, few deeds. Tell me what a friend should be. Go again, roll the dice. Show me where my heart should be. Never mind if we see the day when it comes, surely right. Moonlight, oh, is it too late? Lift the cup, lift the plate. If you don't mind, if you don't mind, if you don't mind, if you don't mind. Ramsbottom represent. Big wounds, short lives. Don't mind me while I'm saying goodnight, but you can't tell what comes out of my mouth. Was it reason pearls? Was it turpentine? But you don't mind, 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 but you don't mind. Thank you. This is lovely. We've got a very busy chat room today, which I can only encourage. Yeah, do keep the requests coming in, because then I don't have to figure out a set list on my own. How's everybody doing today? Okay, we've got some requests. This is good. There was a thought in my brain, but it's completely escaped. Completely gone missing. And I saw when you was in here, we've got your request coming up in a little bit. A Deer Hunter song. Yeah, I could have a crack at that. I also have a special feature coming up for you in the not too distant, meaning today, later today. And Phil, I'm sorry for laughing about downtown Ramsbottom. I know there's nothing funny about it at all. And I know that the Rams in Ramsbottom is to do with wild onions or garlic ramps. I think, anyway. Ali is a great suggestion. I am actually working on one of those. Okay, we've got lots of requests. This is good. Before I get to some of those, I'm going to play an old song. This is Tendrils, and it's for Dad if he's watching. And it can be for Grandma if she's watching too as well, because I believe that she might be. Old rages blocking all the holes, hide inside walls, decided to go. Calm silence, don't pick apart its source, make it up and just put it aside. Door and find us waking on upside down. Find your sense of you'd watch it unfold. Frayed tendrils are creeping for a hold. The steely grey glow of your eyes. But by night I'm silenced and still. Can you make yourself feel unkind? When you cry out, oh, when you see we all have come freely alone. No brightness but misinterpret words, deflectors from the side of you, drenched and afraid. Fight in the sourness that pulls around the brain. It's an offering, an offering, an offering again. Sealed inside each verse, up above my words, you've a sense, I'm sure, that's as true as any. For the times I tried but didn't make the connections, and I'm left to feel. If I was you, I'd lie. 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 Old judgment picking apart your eyes, fooled by the scope and pulled as rope. Old judgment picks apart your eyes. We barely are truthful to us. Thank you. I remembered the thing that I was going to say. Thanks to Raphael for pointing it out to me. There's a share button underneath the video, so if you want to spread it around, then yeah, it'll be much appreciated. So I'm going to do one of those feature things that I was talking about, and I know Anna requested that I moved the camera down so that I could look at the strings a little bit, I think she was saying. But I couldn't because I've set something up, and I'm going to see if this works now. Let's have a go. No, I didn't want to mute that one. I wanted to mute this one. Okay. So over the winter, I was learning some various piano songs because I need to get better at the piano, want to get better at the piano. And yeah, I borrowed a book of Satie songs because that's around about my level, I think. And I mean, there's some stuff that I definitely can't play, but some of it's nice and slow. So some of you tuned in a few weeks ago saw me like try a Beethoven piece. It was kind of like I don't know, like I was a teenager doing a piano recital. So I'm going to try one of those things. But over the winter, I was saying like, I was trying to convince my housemates to come and sit on the sofa and watch me play it. And I'll be like, it'll be like Satie on the settee. But then I didn't realize that you don't really use settee for sofa in North America, so nobody got it. And then I explained it to someone back in England, but they didn't know who Satie was. So it just, the whole thing was lost. So I've got, let's have a look here. Yeah, I've got a little camera here on the piano. Doesn't that sound good? So you can see what's going on. So yeah, I'm going to play a piece called Nocien. I'm going to attempt to play a piece called Nocien, which is like one of my favorite piano pieces. It's really beautiful. So let's see if that works. Okay. Okay. I only mildly messed it up. What's next? What is next? Okay, I'm gonna do Grace, I think. How's everybody's week? Anything exciting going on in the world? There you go, Anna. Now you can see the strings a little bit more. And there's no guest this week. The piano was the guest again. But we do have a guest again next week, so. And as always, no spoilers as to who that is. You just have to tune in to find out. More animating from Toots. Toots is the only person doing anything this week, I guess. Yeah, I was talking to my grandma this week and saying how I was going to play something on the piano. And she pointed out that I was always trying to avoid piano practice when I was little, which is why I'm like in my mid-30s and trying to learn these things. Mum would give, I don't know if she would do this with Joseph as well, but she would give us a little kitchen timer and set it for 30 minutes, and we had to go into the room with the piano and practice until the timer ran out. But then we figured out how you could like reset the timer. So we would go there, practice for 5 minutes, and then like set the timer for 0, and then go out, and it'd be beeping. It'd be like, oh, we've done our practicing. When do you get a banjo song? Soon, I hope. I'm working on it. There's some ideas brewing. Some ideas coming for sure. Oh, pardon me. And yeah, Chili Gonzalez. That's a good vibe. I actually did work on some instrumentals, some piano instrumentals, which are up on Bandcamp for the subscribers. So if anybody wants to get a hold of those, they can. But I should do some of those as well sometime for you folks. This is a song from the last album. It's about acceptance of yourself, acceptance of other people when they make mistakes, I guess. Not being too hard on other people and accepting it when other people are not too hard on you, appreciating that. Okay, this is Grace. Oh, my way, I never rocked so calmly in the face of the wreckage that you roared. Storm overturned, the copper beach, the couch is still. We tell ourselves that nothing ever changed so much. I see it all, the grace that you stole. You sent me out in the cold, oh, to a cold toad, as much as you'd ever hold. Is it enough? There's infinite sin. Don't ever cast a stone before you. All of us are fickle and unmoored. At least you're not all the things you're not. Could there be anything that you would rather hear less? I see it all, the grace that you stole. You sent me out in the cold, oh, to a cold toad, as much as you'd ever hold. You send me out, you send me out in the cold. It's not enough. Another song that's in this tuning, which saves time for me, is All We Know. And then, yeah, I see we've got some requests. I'm going to get onto those after that. But yeah, this song is about not having a clue and realizing you don't have a clue at all. Yeah, maybe that being like the first step to figuring anything out in life. The awareness of your own ignorance. Yeah, this is from the last album as well. And yeah, I'd forgot to say some people have donated already, but there is a link beneath the video. So if you want to send any money along at all, then you can. Yeah, a lot of musicians not touring at the moment, so it's good to be able to find ways to connect and make a living. This is All We Know for whoever wants and needs it.
All we know is, all we know is, all we know is, all we know is wrong. Got a head without words. Start. It's not as much as you like, but it's more than enough. Thank you very much. Seed has been raised, the folly has crumbled. You can leave when you like. The holes in the doors haven't changed. Fine, only fighting the measly essence. Pride in these mysteries
All right. Yeah. So I got another request last week. This is from Wan Yu, who is watching in Taiwan, and I believe it's like 3:30 in the morning there. So thank you for getting up. That's pretty considerate of you. Considerate? That's not the right word. What is the right word in this scenario? I'm very impressed. It's pretty amazing. Let's see if I can remember all the words. I've known this song for a long time, but I've never known how to play it or anything. But this is I've got to make sure that the setup is right here because I'm just going to try something. Oh yeah, that would need to be. Yep, that's working. Okay, this is a Pixie song. This is what's it even called? Where is my mind? Appropriately. Yeah, this is for Wan Yu. So many fiddly things to do. I am getting a standing desk, and I've never been so excited about getting a piece of furniture because I'm doing this looping stuff, and I can't do it sitting down. I never perform sitting down, but this situation kind of forces me into it. So when you tune in and everything is 2 feet higher, then watch out. You're going to get an insane show. Maybe. Okay. So I had a request from Zern for back out, so we'll have a little go at that. What am I missing? And thanks so much for all the donations. It means a lot. Sincerely, thank you. But yeah, I mean, I think that's also coming from a place where I think it's very important that we value and pay for culture. Like as long as we have the model that exists right now, I'd be totally down with just a universal basic income, and then, yeah, everyone can just make music, and if it's good, then people listen to it, and yeah, and then I don't know. I just know so many amazing musicians who are just like constantly so incredibly stressed about the state of their finances, and yeah, at the moment we have this benefit in Canada where just everybody who's been laid off who wasn't eligible for employment insurance is getting $2,000 a month, and I've never been so just like my stress levels have never been so low. It's pretty good. It's pretty good for just doing things in the world, functioning and making amazing things if we can. Anna misses the mug. Yeah, I'm sorry. The ugly mug has been rested. I love how that actually became a character. Do you want me to bring it back next week? Is that what you're trying to say? Because, I can make stuff like that happen. I've got some powers. Just wanted to change it up a little bit. This is a really old song from the first EP that... yeah, I mean, I have a lot of mixed feelings about that EP. It's like 12 years old, but I still really connect to this song. And it's a song about hope, but like in the midst of really intense times, which I guess feels like pretty fitting right now, and it doesn't necessarily come across that way. But yeah, that's what it's at its heart. It's kind of like just seeing past, trusting that kind of down the road things are gonna get better, and that you can work your way out of it, and like maybe kind of like from the position of trying to talk someone through that. But I don't know, it's a useful thing to remember. So this is Back Out for Zern and Vera and Heidi in Hanover. You're in Hanover, okay. Let's have a see. Back out in sides to roll, wake on the clay. Since you've found what you might need, let's just leave it there. Almost. The slide lamps of better judgment, and I can't concentrate. Only want to get out of this skin for a time and feel free. But wake up in your foolish heart. This is more than just pride. You're slamming doors just to scare the monsters you create yourself. The feed on the maledictions and scratch out my nights. But you're pushing on into the shallows. You can make it still. You won't find, no, you won't find, you won't find. Black out, time change. No, you won't find, you won't find, you won't find the hopelessness in this. No, you won't find, you won't find, you won't find the lost cause we celebrate, and you won't find, no, you
you won't find a hopelessness in this. No, no.
Thank you. There's actually kind of too many messages to keep up with this week. Keep up with this week, which is a good thing. But yeah, I feel like I started out and it's like I need a sound engineer to work the sound. I need a video engineer to work the video. But now I'm gonna need like a moderator to keep control of the chat so I don't miss things, because I feel really bad if I miss things. I look through afterwards and see things. I was like, I missed that. So thank you for all of the comments. So yeah, we got next week. I'm so excited about the guest. She is probably my favorite voice in Canada at the moment. She's absolutely incredible. So don't miss that. This is an oldie. I think there's another request for this further up. Maybe from Toots in Portland. So this is Be Patient. Reverb is fun.
Stealing nothing from something's hands. I was blinding eyes bouncing off the sands I was paid for. You suck behind you and I'm not there. When you get too close you thin out the air. I was over my head when you look at me as if you've never seen the wheels come off. This cardboard filling spaces in the road. You turn the corner laughing as the sentiment explodes. Your gods have promised everything for you. Am I sick of this? As you are, it's not simple scratches, not subtle scars. This is painful. They know, we know. Without meaning, I burst through the clouds. I dried the soil out. I cracked the ground. Is this so? Because you look at me as if
Thank you. I'm just going to do a couple more. I wanted, actually... This is not a guest feature, but I wanted... Because it's Canada Day here today, which I feel like is problematic for a lot of reasons, like the what am I doing here? Yeah, I mean, I think about this stuff in advance, and I can be all eloquent in my thought about it, and then it all just kind of falls to pieces when I actually start to talk about it. But yeah, just like the formation of the country is very problematic. It involves a lot of land theft, there's a lot of land that is just that hasn't even ever been ceded. But I feel like moments like this are like good opportunities to actually kind of bring awareness to some of that stuff. And there's an amazing website that I wanted to show everyone that actually kind of it sets out like the different peoples that were living here and like the kind of and are living here to a large extent. And I've just posted the link in there. But yeah, I mean there were and are dozens of tribes in this land. You know, we have the sense of it as this one landmass, this one country, but so many nations are here. So so this is the website, and it's native-land.ca, and I can actually kind of bring that down a little bit so you can see the URL, but I pasted it there. But if you so we're kind of over here, and you can actually kind of, if you're in Canada and you're watching this and you want to know a little bit more about the place where you're from, you can go to this website and just type in your address. So we're in Montreal here, and so we kind of zoom in there on the island of Montreal, and it shows you we're on the territory of the St. Lawrence, Iroquois, the Mohawk, the Huron-Wendat, and the Haudenosaunee. So yeah, it's just that I think it's a great tool. It's an Indigenous initiative, this website. So if you want to know more about it, whether you're in Canada or overseas, I highly recommend it. Yeah, that's all I'm saying about that, because I'm just not feeling very eloquent about it. But yeah, didn't want to leave the chance to talk about that stuff, however briefly, on this day that, yeah, for me, I feel like is a day every year that comes around, and it's a day like, well, you know, where is this country right now and where is it going? And not to say that that like Canadian people haven't done amazing things, and there's been amazing things that have happened here, but I feel like the idea of celebrating the country is problematic. Anyway, look up some stuff, you know. So, were there any more requests? I am totally forgetting. I have two things in mind to play to finish up. But yeah, you have a couple minutes to get some requests in there. Otherwise, but yeah, I'm gonna play another really old song. This is, I guess, one of the first songs I wrote as Paper Beat Scissors when I was living back in Halifax. And where's my thingy gone? There's so many things to do here. Close that. I just need my little reverby jobby. There it is. Okay. Yeah. First, Folds. Okay, Folds. That's the one I was gonna play. One of the first songs that I wrote under the name Paper Beat Scissors when I was living in Halifax about 15 years ago, and it's about, I guess, that idea of pushing really hard for something that you then kind of realize was a really bad idea. So yeah, like pushing too hard in the wrong direction. I have briefly summed it up as in the past, but this is Folds for Anna, I guess. And everyone. For everyone.
Climb up this fleshy frame, hands and feet are fixed, stretching up above me. This man-made shoulder wide, ladder's broken, broken sides. The wind rose, I lost my step, cushioning my back, the sands that came to greet me. The fallen ranked and filed away with all the wherewithal. And when you touch the sun, remember what it's for. The heat pulling sweat from your pores. You see it in their eyes and shoulders. Cushioning your lies in folders. 'Cause even if you pushed it forwards, we've got it wrong. You steal it, a shameless night, weightless in the folds of wings and silent feathers. But still you push over land, as breathless as the day we came. And when you touch the sun, remember what it's for. The heat pulling sweat from your pores. See it in their eyes and shoulders. Cushioning your lives in folders. 'Cause even if you pushed it forwards, we've got it wrong. Thank you. I saw that. So we do have some more requests. Nothing I can do off the top of my head. Pyramid Song, Talking Heads. These are good suggestions. Ali says, oh, clues. Robert Palmer. I mean, you know, some Robert Palmer wouldn't go amiss. Johnny and Mary is quite the song. I'm not going to play Angela's again this week, Polynome, but I will do it in the future. That's a fun one to do. But yeah, I'm going to do one more here. This is for Raphael, if he's still watching, because I think maybe you requested this a few weeks ago. It's a weather station song. It's called What Am I Going to Do With Everything I Know? And yeah, just once more, there's a donate link below, so go crazy. Yes, Raphael's still there. Sweet. And Gabriel too. Yeah, this has been lovely as always. And as I've said a few weeks as well, like, I have a bunch of guests lined up for the next few weeks, but if there are people, artists, musicians, I don't know, they could be like poets or filmmakers or anything like that. If there are folks that you would like to see on here, put it in the comments, send me a note, whatever. I'm always excited to learn about new music and stuff, so yeah. You're also lovely, Jamie Chronic. Yeah, this is What Am I Going to Do With Everything I Know? By the weather station. always more of it, and a tender touch cleared all of it. You said nothing, I said nothing, we did nothing at all, like a maple key, graceful in mid-fall. But what am I gonna do with everything I know? What am I gonna do with everything I know? You said it out in letters that were in my fingers, and now I can't remember what I touched. You throw out all the water for the want of a cup, as though it didn't matter if we could be drunk. But what am I gonna do with everything I know? What are you gonna do with everything you know? I was staring at you, it felt like staring out the window. It all becomes true if we say so.
That's the weather station from Toronto. Woo. I put a new microphone on here because my other one's broken, which is a real bugger because it's a really nice microphone. But it's not as heavy, and the microphone stand wants to go up. I gotta like tie some weights on here or something. And for the saga of the Partisan, which I've been trying to learn for many, many weeks, for those who are already tuned into this this adventure, I'm up to about 175 BPM out of 180, so maybe next week, maybe I can play The Partisan by Leonard Cohen for next week. This has been a pleasure, as always. I didn't actually make the little link for the video next week, so if you want to hit the subscribe button, then you can keep track of what's going on. Thank you, Raphael. That's very, very kind of you. Yeah. Watching the REM Glastonbury set on the BBC the other night. Well, Phil, if you'd been tuning in like every other week, you would have got an REM song, so you'll have to come back next week. I love playing REM songs, so anything. I'll do it all. Yeah. Donate link below, subscribe link below. Come back next week. Got an amazing guest. Thank you for tuning in. I love you all. Okay, bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.